Alright, this is not a review. You most likely see me do another review, One Piece review, Bleach review as well. But this is not a review. You know, there was this girl, she was like at the school, and she does cooking. She does a lot of cooking. Every time me and my friend would pass by at lunchtime, we would like there, saying that she fits the kitchen quite well, and they're like there, saying you better run up some food for us, because that's where you belong. And she kind of felt really offended when they said that to her, and she's like there saying, one of us should be in the kitchen. So one of my friend nicklast said, no, you should be in the kitchen. And she was like there saying, why should I be in the kitchen? And he was like there saying, because you're a woman. Women should always be in the kitchen. My mother's in the kitchen, my sister's in the kitchen, so you should be in the kitchen. And don't talk because you're in the kitchen. It's like there, saying that to her right in front of her. So she slammed the door in his face, and that really kind of put me this point, wondering if women should be in the kitchen, and why they shouldn't be in the kitchen at certain times, and should women be in the kitchen? That's mostly what people are saying. Should women be in the kitchen? What's my opinion on this? What's my theory on this? If they want to, they can be in the kitchen if they want to, because it goes back a long way. Women has always been in the kitchen doing their thing, rolling up food for the guys while the guys were at work, rolling up money for them to cook food. Guys has done a lot of part in this, but by doing that part, woman doesn't do nothing. And that's what mainly what guys would say women should be in the kitchen, because they don't do much of the work that guys does. But woman can be in the kitchen, woman can be out of the kitchen. So if a woman wants to be in the kitchen, she can be in the kitchen. If a woman don't want to be in the kitchen, she can be in the kitchen, because there's a lot of things that society says a woman can and cannot do, and that kind of push women to not be that much of an independent woman you might know these days. Because for a woman to be in the kitchen, she's dependent on a man to put her in the kitchen. You know why? Because look, a guy has to bring home food for her to be in the kitchen. That food that he brings home, she has to cook up for him to eat. By him doing that, she has to depend on that form of balance for being in the kitchen. Certain women these days are so dependent, that they stay most time that what they really want to do they can't get to do, because they're always in the kitchen doing doing nothing. They're just doing routines after routines, feeding their guys, feeding their boyfriends, doing all those stuff. Women cannot go out this world and experience what most of us guys has done. Some women wants to work, but we wouldn't say that it's weird or it's their nature, but everyone has a point of time where they're going to work. Everyone has to work for their own good. Everyone has to work, whether it's a woman, a man, or what. They has to work, and for that means necessary. Woman wants to jump out of that comfortable shoes and do some work as well, because for example, if we see a woman driving a taxi cab, it would be weird. If she's like there, turning those corners, stepping on those brakes. A guy in that taxi, like they're saying that a man should drive the car, man should step on the brakes, man should stop that, men should do all those stuff. But he would be surprised, for even saying that, or for even seeing what she, does. Most men would be so jealous of women, they would say, she should go back in the kitchen and cook some food. She shouldn't be out here. Or for even worse, if we see a woman, being a garbage dumpster woman, garbage truck, collector, it'd be so weird. It's so weird. It'd be so nasty for her to pick up those garbages, you know, because for men to do that wouldn't seem no way. Cause man always work, so it wouldn't seem no way. You know what I'm saying? Look at it this way. What if a man was in the kitchen and a woman was doing all the work? You know, what if that happened? What if it didn't go main off the society, but it go by, you know, how the nature itself rules? You know, man giving birth, woman going to work, man taking the kids, woman bringing money. You know, man, you know, do all those stuff. You know, it would seem so weird, so weird. What we would say, man should stay in the kitchen. That what we should say, and women should work. You know, so it would be so weird. You know, that if we even put things at a certain balance, certain things, it wouldn't seem that way. Sometimes people can jump out of the shoes as well. You know, you ain't gonna see no man as a nurse. You know what I'm saying? Most women would have wanted to see that. Most men would say, damn, you know that guy's gay, that guy is a homo, man. You know that they would just go to some, you know, under misunderstanding for what they're seeing. You know, but women would go to a different slant. Most women would take it uneasy. Most women take it easy. You know, but for a woman to be in the kitchen, it's up to her. You know, women should cook. You know, women should always provide for a man. Women shouldn't make that as a complaint at all. But sometimes a woman needs to come out of the kitchen. You know, let open that, you know, part. Because you see, if she let open that part, you see how much of a woman she is without the kitchen. Just like she see how much of a man you are when you're at home. You know, so it's up to them. Just as well it's up to we to go to work. Is it up to us to go to work? Should a man always go to work? It's always up to us. You know, so everything is a state of certain balance. We can't just saying that women should stay in the kitchen and they're meant to be in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Cause I wanted my friend Eli to go back, talk to her in a way that she'd understand what he meant, or for her to talk to him in a way so they can, be in the same level. Because, by him taking that as what he's saying, trust me, if he's with a woman now, that's what he's going to say to his woman. So if a woman wants to be in the kitchen, a woman can be in the kitchen. If a man wants to, go to work, a man can go to work. No one has to help no one. But if it comes to this certain commitment, this relationship, you can go by easy to what, meaning if a woman should be in the kitchen or not. But women don't always have to be in the kitchen. It's up to them some of the times. Certain women who are loose out there. For women to be in the kitchen, it's the best thing there is. For women to, step out of the shoes, it amazes us, man, a lot.